Hello everyone, welcome back to the Pro Cheer and Dance Report. So glad to have you here today. Today I'm here to give you a recap on the final auditions for the Atlanta Hawks ATL dancers. So I know it's a little late, but that's okay, better late than never. So if you're ready, let's get right into it. Hello again everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to the Rising with Dawn Dance Co YouTube channel. I'm Erica Dawn and this is the Pro Cheer and Dance Report. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. If it's not your first time, so glad to have you back. So if you are familiar with my channel, then you may have seen previous recaps that I've done for other virtual Pro Cheer auditions, including the Washington football team's First Ladies of Football, the Houston Texans cheerleaders, the Atlanta Falcons cheerleaders, and today I'm giving a recap on the Atlanta Hawks ATL dancers. So just like I stated on my recap for the Atlanta Falcons cheerleaders, I'm super excited about this one, seeing as though I do reside in Atlanta, and from time to time I do attend Atlanta Hawks games. And I'm sure, which is also the case for many other former pros out there, when we attend these games, our eyes are laser focused on the entertainment. The ATL dancers always do their thing on the court, so I'm super excited to see what they bring this upcoming NBA season. So let's go ahead and jump right into the audition. So also here on my channel previously, I did do a small recap on the preliminary round for the Atlanta Hawks dancers. That was 3 months ago. So what that says is that these candidates have been working super hard over the past 3 months. They've gone through multiple cuts, boot camp, training camp, interview processes, learning more choreography that has to be performed for the final audition. A lot has gone on. The finals audition was streamed live on the Atlanta Hawks YouTube channel. It was hosted by Shamia Morton, who is the in-arena host for the Atlanta Hawks. She herself is also a former A-Town dancer, and she also may be familiar to you because she frequently appears on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. They had an array of judges, of course Ms. Donnie Frazier, who is the Director of Game Entertainment for the Hawks. One of the judges was the great Miss Kimmy Gibson, who is Beyonce's co-captain. She's also a former NBA dancer as well. She danced for the Philadelphia 76ers. Other judges that they had throughout the process have been former Atlanta Hawks dancers, the owner of the Atlanta Hawks, and other former NBA coaches, choreographers, and directors of entertainment. I was thoroughly entertained by this particular audition. I didn't get to see the entire audition because I was trying to multitask. I was on a Zoom meeting while watching the audition in the background, so somehow I lost the stream and I wasn't able to get it back. I did see enough to be able to come here today to give you my take on things. I will say that I was much more entertained by this audition than I have with any previous auditions that I have watched. And I think that may be for a couple reasons. First reason being that it was half virtual and half in person, so I was able to see the final performances up close, which when you're watching virtually, it's kind of hard to see a full performance. So that's reason number one. Biggest reason being, it was an NBA dance audition. And I know I'm being biased, but NBA dancers just bring a whole different type of energy. So that is probably the reason why I was mostly entertained by this one. So overall, there were 30 finalists, and I think I was able to see at least half the dancers perform. So before I jump into performances, let's talk about the production. So this stream was very highly and professionally produced, which I can appreciate as a viewer. Visually, everything was very clean, clear, and crisp. There were some delays, but of course, again, like I've stated previously, in this virtual world, streaming world that we're in, you're gonna run into some technical difficulties. Trust me, I run into difficulties all the time, just me here in my little camera trying to make sure that I get these YouTube videos out. I have camera issues, I have lighting issues, I have tripod issues, I have editing issues. Girl, the struggle is real. So trust me, I'm not here to knock anybody when it comes to streaming, virtual, all of that. I get it. Back to Shamia, she did a really great job with hosting. You can definitely tell that this is her profession because she did not miss a beat. So great job, Shamia. So let's talk about the performances. So first and foremost, I will say that you could definitely tell who the vets were. A lot of them danced similar and had similar dance styles, so I could definitely tell who's already been on the team. So I do understand that most of this audition process has taken place virtually, so I can understand nerves and things like that once you finally get in person and in front of this judging panel. I mean, I'd be super nervous dancing in front of one of Beyonce's lead dancers too, so I get it. However, you have to keep in mind that this is an audition and you made it all the way to finals. So I get it that sometimes your confidence can get a little low when you're in front of judges and you're in any type of audition setting, but you're here, you're at the finals. This is the Super Bowl. Shamea did mention in the beginning of this stream that the finalists were going to be judged on performance. So I'm pretty sure if Shamea was letting us know what the finalists would be judged on, that message probably was also conveyed to the finalists before hitting the court. One thing that she did mention is that one of the dances was learned the night before and the other was learned the day of, which at first I was like, wow, but usually first rounds of auditions is the same thing. You learn the choreography the same day, you perform it that day, and cuts are made. So after a little thought, it really wasn't that unnormal. Of course, judges want to make sure that you can pick up on choreography, but if you've made it to this point, they know what dance skills you have. They want to make sure that you can perform. They want to make sure that they can depend on you on game day to keep your energy up, and if you mess up choreography, you can keep going. So I am rambling, but with that being said, I will say that I did notice some of the finalists were looking over their shoulder to the person dancing next to them to make sure that they were on the right steps, right counts with the choreography. I get that that's an unconscious thing that we do as dancers. However, it takes away from your performance. We can't see your face because you're looking over your shoulder. We can't catch any energy coming off of you because you're looking over your shoulder. It's all over your face that you're messing up and you're trying to catch up, so the performance is over. Now, of course, the judges know the choreography. They've been watching you dance all this time, but in a final performance, nobody knows you messed up unless you show them you messed up. So just a note for anyone who's auditioning in the future, just pay attention to that. Try to keep performing. If you forget the choreography, just keep dancing, perform. Show them you've got what it takes to be out on that court in front of thousands of fans. The next thing I want to talk about is energy. So another thing that I noticed is that as soon as the music stopped for some of the finalists, their whole performance stopped. So the facial expressions were gone, the smiles were gone. You could kind of see the frustration on their face if they didn't feel like they gave the best performance. On a game day, you are performing until you are no longer visible to fans. There would be plenty of times that I would be dancing on the court full of exhaustion, feeling like I'm about to die. And I had to keep that smile on my face and keep that energy up until I was all the way through those tunnels and unseen by any fans. It's hard, I know, but you are on at all times, performing at all times. Be confident in what you left on the dance floor and keep the energy up the entire time. So those are just a couple things that I noticed as far as a critique is concerned. But overall, these performances were really good, high energy. The choreography that they were performing was very intricate, so it definitely was getting me hyped by watching. So with that being said, let me talk about the finalists that made me want to throw my shoe.
Growing up in African American church, if you get a shoe thrown at you, baby, you in.
Okay, I still gotta throw it because my used to dance. Now where I come from, y'all, that's a compliment.
And that was Julian and Jalea. Bravo to the both of you. First, let me talk about Julian. If you follow the ATL dancers on Instagram, then you may have caught the story where they talked about Julian being in a car accident and being wheelchair bound. He thought that he was never gonna walk again, but let me tell you, he is dancing, okay? And I'm not just talking about a little 1-2 step. Leaps, turns, all of that. He is doing it and doing it very well. So Julian, if you see this video, let me just tell you that you did an amazing job and you should be so proud of yourself, and so many dancers can take so many points from you on how to audition. Your confidence was through the roof and you did such a great job. You are truly an inspiration to so many. Keep it up. Julian was partnered with Jalea. Jalea, girl, you did that, okay? Like I said, I was trying to multitask, but when I tell you my eyes were stuck, girl, the energy level was there. You were hitting the choreography. If you messed up, I have no idea that you messed up at all. So clean, so precise, so detailed. All of the energy was there the whole time. You did an amazing job, so I just have to let you know that. Great job. And I'm sure there were so many other amazing performances. I did get to catch a few performances on Instagram, but I didn't get to see them throughout the full audition. So I'm so sorry that I can't shout everybody out, but from what I saw, everyone was doing a really great job, and you should all be very proud of yourself. Anyone who auditioned from the first round, congratulations to you for taking the step, and congratulations to the 2020 ATL dancers. So that's all I have as far as my recap of the audition. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that I will be seeing many more virtual auditions or things being streamed live to show us audition processes. You guys, this is truly a treat. We don't usually get this, so I do advise anyone out there who is looking to audition for a professional team in the future, make sure you go back and watch these audition processes. See how it works. Know what to expect before you walk through the door. Because hopefully we will be walking through doors soon and things will be in person again. As I say always, make sure that you are taking advantage of all training options out there. If you're interested in private coaching through me, you can always email me at risingwithdawn1@gmail.com or join my mailing list. I send out all information on my coaching as well as discount offers, classes, freebies. You definitely don't want to miss out on anything that I'm bringing to the pro cheer and dance world. So if you are not on my list, go ahead and join now. It's free. Anyone can sign up. I will have all of that information in the description box below. Also, make sure that you're following on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you enjoyed watching this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about the audition if you watched it. Let me know if you have any questions about anything related to pro cheer and dance or dance in general, and I'd be happy to get back to you. If you have not checked out my segment called The 4 and 2, which is my online sideline dance class, be sure to check that out. So right now I've been posting the classes in more of a bi-weekly type of situation, but I am going to be pumping those out every week. So I will be posting the October schedule very, very soon. I will leave a link in the description below where you can find that. If you follow on Instagram or Facebook, just keep your eyes peeled out for that schedule. A new class will be dropping this Thursday here on my YouTube channel. So I want to thank you all again for tuning into the Pro Cheer and Dance Report. Thank you for visiting the Rising with Dawn Dance Co. YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. And once again, congratulations to the 2020 Atlanta Hawks ATL dancers. And I will see you all very soon on the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.